Logistics cost includes all expenses needed to move goods from origin to customer, such as transport, warehousing, inventory, handling, and administration. Knowing these costs helps find inefficiencies and improve profitability. These costs depend on factors like distance, fuel rates, shipment size, service level, and product type. Transportation is usually the biggest cost. Technology improves visibility, reduces waste, and lowers errors. Overall, understanding logistics costs helps companies make better decisions and improve supply chain performance. Logistics costs include all expenses involved in moving and storing goods from their origin to the final customer, and they play a crucial role in business performance. These costs often make up 8 to 15% of sales revenue, and in sectors like FMCG or e-commerce, they can rise to nearly 25%. Because of their size, they directly influence profitability, pricing decisions, and overall competitiveness in the market. High or poorly managed logistics costs can weaken service levels, while efficient control strengthens customer satisfaction. Understanding these costs provides clear cost-to-serve visibility, helping organizations make better strategic and operational decisions. Logistics cost components include transportation expenses such as freight, fuel, drivers, tolls, and insurance, followed by warehousing costs like rent, utilities, labor, equipment, and maintenance. Inventory carrying costs cover interest, storage, obsolescence, and shrinkage, while order processing costs involve IT systems, paperwork, and administrative work. Packaging and handling include materials, pallets, and protective packaging, and reverse logistics costs arise from inspection, rework, restocking, and disposal of returned goods. Total logistics cost (TLC) includes all major expenses such as transportation, warehousing, inventory carrying, administrative costs, and other related charges. The main objective is to reduce TLC while maintaining or improving service levels. Nestle India achieved this by consolidating transport lanes and reducing stocking points, resulting in an 11% reduction in TLC while increasing service fill rate to 98%. Key cost drivers in logistics include distance and route complexity, shipment size and frequency, and the weight-to-volume characteristics of products. Fuel price changes also influence overall costs, along with the service level expectations set for customers. Mode selection and the design of the logistics network further shape how much an organization ultimately spends. These factors form the foundation of Chapter 5.2, which explains how cost drivers create trade-offs that companies must balance to achieve efficiency and service quality. In logistics, the cost-service trade-off describes how improving service levels often pushes costs upward, such as choosing air freight for faster delivery. The real challenge is finding a balance where customer satisfaction rises without expenses spiraling. For example, shifting from weekly shipments to daily deliveries may increase transport cost by about 20%, yet the sharper flow can reduce inventory by nearly 30%. Colgate-Palmolive demonstrated this balance well. By adding regional cross-docks, they cut average lead time by 2 days and unlocked savings of around 40 crore each year. The idea is captured in the familiar U-shaped cost versus service curve, where the sweet spot quietly waits between overspending and underdelivering. Cost optimization in logistics can be achieved through several key strategies. Route and load optimization improves efficiency by refining delivery routes and consolidating shipments, maximizing vehicle capacity. Network rationalization reduces the number of distribution centers, focusing on strategic locations to cut costs and improve service. Mode mix planning involves choosing the most cost-effective transportation methods, such as rail and sea for bulk shipments, to optimize logistics costs. Inventory pooling and enhanced visibility allow for centralized management, reducing excess inventory and improving stock control. Lastly, collaborating with third-party logistic. Traditional costing allocates costs using broad measures such as a percentage of sales or production volume, which makes it less accurate because it does not consider the detailed usage of resources. In contrast, activity-based costing ABC assigns costs based on the specific activities that drive them, such as the time spent picking an order in a distribution center. ABC is particularly useful in organizations with diverse SKUs and complex supply networks as it links costs directly to resource consumption. For example, in ADC, picking time per SKU can vary from 30 seconds for items to 3 minutes for C items, and ABC assigns labor costs accordingly, providing a more precise analysis of product profitability and supporting better strategic decisions on pricing and product mix. Cost to serve CTS analysis measures the true cost of serving each customer or channel, including transport, storage, returns, and administrative expenses. For example, Hindustan Coca-Cola found that serving small retailers through direct delivery was 30% more expensive than using a hub, which led to route redesign and 8% cost savings. The process involves mapping all cost activities from order receipt to delivery, assigning activity costs to each customer or region, comparing cost versus revenue per customer, and then optimizing pricing or service policies to improve profitability and efficiency. Key logistics cost metrics help track efficiency and performance. Cost per ton km measures freight efficiency, calculated as total freight divided by tons transported times distance, with lower values indicating better utilization. Cost per order shows order-to-cash efficiency by dividing total logistics cost by orders fulfilled. Cost as a percentage of sales tracks logistics spend relative to revenue, with under 10% considered ideal. Warehouse cost per unit handled assesses operational efficiency by dividing warehouse expenses by units processed. Monitoring these KPIs enables benchmarking and informed decision-making to optimize supply chain costs. Performance metrics are essential to identify gaps and inefficiencies, balance cost with service levels, drive continuous improvement, and support data-driven decision-making. By measuring and analyzing key indicators, organizations can pinpoint problem areas, optimize processes, and make informed strategic choices to enhance overall supply chain performance. Logistics performance metrics can be grouped into key categories. Service performance includes on-time delivery, perfect order percentage, and customer satisfaction. Cost performance tracks cost per shipment and cost as a percentage of sales. Asset utilization measures fleet and warehouse space usage, while productivity evaluates orders per labor hour and throughput per square foot. Quality and compliance monitor error rates, safety incidents, and audit scores. Together, these metrics provide a comprehensive view of supply chain efficiency and effectiveness. The balanced scorecard in logistics links performance across four perspectives. The financial perspective focuses on cost reductions, such as lowering logistics costs by 5%. The customer perspective targets service, like achieving 98% on-time delivery. The process perspective aims to improve operations, for example, picking accuracy to 99.9%, while learning and growth emphasizes workforce development, such as training all warehouse staff in lean methods. A mini-case study from DHL Supply Chain shows that adopting the balanced scorecard across 100-plus sites led to a 15% cost reduction alongside a 12% increase in customer satisfaction, demonstrating its effectiveness in aligning strategic goals with operational performance. Lean logistics focuses on eliminating waste in all forms, including waiting, unnecessary movement, and excess inventory. It emphasizes streamlining material and information flows through methods like cross-docking and milk runs. Applying continuous improvement techniques such as Kaizen events and 5S in warehouses and using visual management dashboards to monitor performance and drive efficiency throughout the supply chain. Technology plays a key role in controlling logistics costs. Transportation management systems (TMS) optimize routes and freight, while warehouse management systems (WMS) enhance space utilization and labor productivity. IoT and telematics monitor fuel consumption and driver behavior, and analytics dashboards track real-time KPI variances. For example, Mahindra Logistics integrated TMS and WMS, reducing empty runs by 14% and increasing fleet utilization to 92%, demonstrating how technology drives cost efficiency and operational performance. The benchmarking and cost reduction cycle involves measuring current costs, analyzing the data to identify inefficiencies, implementing improvements, and continuously monitoring results in a repeating cycle. This approach helps establish baseline costs, set realistic targets, and track savings over time, ensuring that logistics operations become progressively more efficient and cost-effective.